a Sunday groove, the vibe is tight. Crafting dreams in the morning light. Threads and fabric, needles and glue, creating magic, just me and you. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Laser beams cutting shapes so clean. Colors collide like a vivid dream. Tips and tricks pass round the crowd, creating together, hearts so proud. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Let the love flow. Let the love flow.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. How you doing, Miss Linda?
Yeah, I'm fine, Miss Shawn. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. Let's see who we got. Hold on, honey. You hear
Hey,
Miss Linda?
Crafty Market. Welcome back home safely.
Yes. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Miss
Oh,
Phoenix.
boy. Say, who we got? Let's see who we got, honey. Let's see who we got. We got a lot of people in here. What's up, y'all? Say hey, say happy new year, everybody. This is the first Sunday of the 2026. So we got Miss Kelly. Hey, Miss Kelly, Miss Melody, Miss Renee,
Happy
Miss
New
Sherry, Miss Keisha. We got Miss Sylvia. Who else? Miss Shay Shay. We got Miss Renee. I think I said Miss Renee. We got Miss Nikki. We
Miss Lord.
got Miss Lori. Who else? Miss Merlinda, Miss Beverly, Miss Joy. Um, let's see. Uh, Miss Jenna and we got Honey. Say hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome in. Thank you all for being members. We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you. Ooh, I can't even talk. My name is Sean, and I have with me Miss Linda of Crafting Cousins. We're
Hey,
here every Sunday for Sunday Funday. I'm
yes,
excited. Miss Linda look like she cold over there.
I
I'm just,
am.
I'm
Oh,
just saying.
hey. Don't judge. But I'm
I'm not
cold.
judging. I'm not judging. You just look a little cold. Hey, see
No,
me
I'm
on
not a little
social
cold. I'm
media.
all the way cold.
You all the way cold.
Yes,
Okay. All
ma'am.
right.
I even got thermal pants on.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
Lord, honey, your friend got on thermal pants. Here, I'm gonna give you a treat so you can get down. So, Miss Linda, what's been going on? It's a whole new year. Have you bought any fabric since last year? Let's talk about that.
No, ma'am.
Okay, you ain't bought no
I ain't even
fabric.
hardly been outside. It's too cold. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's too cold. Okay, all right. I
Mm-hmm.
understand. Me either. I ain't bought nothing.
Thank
No
you,
new fabric. No new
Crafty
fabric.
Market.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
No, did you buy any?
I did not.
Okay, so
Mm-mm,
let
no
me ask you
fabric.
this: did you buy some the last week of last year?
No. not fabric.
Okay. Mm,
Mm-mm,
okay.
mm-mm. No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no. I let it go. I was using what I had. Was using
Thank
what
you,
I had.
Crafty Market. Mm-hmm.
So welcome in everybody. I am glad you all are here. Um, what she say? Sorry in advance if I say hi multiple times this evening. My brain is in easy forgettable mode. Oh no. Um, so let's see what else we got going on. So we had our first meeting for the shoe class. I'm excited about the tennis shoe class. Everybody should be getting their shoes next week. So that should be really fun too.
Hey, Miss Joy.
Um, what
Mm-hmm.
you been doing, Miss Linda, since the new year? What's been going on?
Um, um, Me and some girls been sitting down trying to learn a few things. Yeah, I've been trying to learn more about the 3D machines.
Okay.
Mm, that's about it.
Okay. All right. You
Hey,
make anything new?
um, well, I learned how to do a notepad.
Okay.
I learned how to do a notepad
Mm-hmm.
from
Yeah, that's cute.
semi scratch.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I learned the keychains. Just learning little here, little there.
Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Um, and did you outside of that, did you do any quilts? Did you do any quilts or blinging or any of that stuff?
No, ma'am, I didn't quilt. I was supposed to be crocheting some something for somebody, but I haven't started on that yet either. I haven't been really feeling good for that, Miss Shawn.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I understand. I understand. I have been working on a handbag, so I did a couple of handbags. And as I
Ooh,
say
can we
that,
see? Can we see? Can we see? Can we see?
yes. Look, as I say that, I forgot I left this one hanging on the dang on machine over here. You see that? I just literally noticed it behind me. There's a handbag hanging off the machine, literally hanging off the machine. It's stuck on there by the foot. Um,
Mm.
yes. So here's one of the handbags. This one is called the Bertram. It is a pattern by Simply Classic. Um, it has a front zipper pocket. It's all leather. I did the sides. It's extremely long because the lady that it's for is a tall lady. Um, it has a front zipper placket. I also something I did a little bit differently here um, was I did incorporate a zipper in, so I did the zipper in, um, and the inside has a inside zipper, and I did do the zipper facing, so it has a zipper facing. Then on this side, there's a slip pocket that also has the leather facing, and then there's a key fob holder on the inside. So um, this one is called the Bircham. But I really like making this pattern. It's super easy for me to make. Very similar to the other one. So here's another one that I did. And you'll be able to see the difference in these. So this one is a little bit slimmer.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
so you got this one, which is wider. Um, so you got
Bigger.
and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this one's wider and deeper. This one's taller and slender. So both are crossbodies. This one has the adjustable strap. I did the little zipper tab. Um, it has a different. It doesn't have the zipper placket like that one does because it didn't need it. It's not as wide. Um, but this one has slip pockets on the inside, but I did do the leather at the top. And so this one has a hidden pocket right here on the inside. So, um, but they came out really, really nice. And so the biggest thing with these is their cross stitch. So they literally kind of go across your body like that for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then um, on this one, uh, the same. So you got both where it's kind of big. So I like both of them. They're really nice, pretty quick to make. Um, this one, the lady doesn't really like seeing stitches, so I didn't top stitch this like I would normally do. So this one normally calls for a top stitch here, but because she doesn't like seeing stitches, what I did was um, I used my rivets, and I also, because it's leather, I could use the leather glue, which would pretty much mold this to the bag to keep it secure
Mm-hmm.
and keep this down. So um, I used that for that one, but those are the two that I did. And then, of course, I'll take this one off I'll take this little one off because it's a teeny tiny one, which I'm excited to finish. And I was using some hard leather, so I wanted to try this leather. Um, oh, it is literally in there, and so it is teeny tiny. It is one of those bags that you can insert. It'll be like an inserted bag. Now, the thing about this is it's double sided leather.
Mm.
And so what I did was I took this leather, um, and where's the little tab? So it's double sided leather. So you have this color on the other side of it. And so what I did was I didn't line it or anything because it's double sided leather. I did bind it so that you wouldn't see any of the raw edges. Um, and so it's so super tiny. And literally, once I finish top stitching it here, I'm gonna top stitch it with a yellow thread. It'll be pretty much ready to go because this here will have a clip on the edge here and a D ring. So this will be the other side. And then you have this. And so it's durable where you can drop it into your purse or your work bag, or you can carry it as a little
Backpack.
mini
Mm-hmm.
crossbody, or it could be drop it into something else. Just have all of your items that you really love. So the thing I want to do is make another one in a faux leather to see how it comes out. Because when I tell you this leather right here, it reminds me of damier leather, which is the Louis Vuitton leather that is super, super thick and hard and like it ain't moving, it ain't going nowhere. So that's how this leather is. But it's very smooth. It's got like a little, it's hard to see the pattern, but it's got like a pattern in it. But once I finish it, I gotta push it out and all that kind of stuff. But super duper cute. Super duper cute. And this pattern is by Love Lola. So I
That's
absolutely
nice.
love it. So that's what I've been doing. I've been bag making and embroidering because I had a lot of embroidery orders and I had these bag orders to get out. So look, Miss.
They're cute. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. So those are the things I've been doing. Um, what else? What else? Oh, Shay Shay said pink faux leather. Yes, there is pink faux leather too. Um,
Who was your other two patterns by?
Simply Classics. There's a link in the description below to take you to Simply Classic. Um, so there's a link down there, Miss Keisha, in the description.
At Crafty Market, you know where to go to order one.
Look, she already has one ordered. I gotta get her done. I had to ping her again to figure out the dupe that it's gonna be from. So I got the original maker of her bag. So yes. Um okay, let's see. What else? What else? What else is going on? I'm trying to think. I got some other bags over here cut out. I haven't done anything yet though. Haven't done
Hi, Miss
anything yet.
Robin.
Hey
Hmm.
Miss Robin, welcome in. So today we're going to talk about the scan and cut and quilting and all the things scan and cut that we can talk about. So Miss Linda, which scan and cut do you have?
I have the Jesus
Oh,
SDX
S.
SDX 125.
Okay, and I have the SDX 225F. And so I think one of the big differences is with it having the F on the end, it just means it focuses on fabric. Oh, Miss Jenna says she made her first jelly roll quilt. Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Miss Jennifer. Ain't that Miss Jennifer?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think that is
girl.
Miss Jennifer.
Now you know you got to send a picture over there, over yonder, right? Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, we need one. We need one in the Facebook group. Yes, we do. We want to see. Um, so yes. So I look, when you thinking about buying a scan and cut, or if you got a scan and cut for the holidays, the scan and cut, it gives you life. Let me tell you, you can do a lot of things with that scan and cut. Miss Linda, what's your favorite thing that you've done with your scan and cut?
Um, I like the Diva collection.
Mm-hmm.
The quilt. I forget to call them quilt hags. That's not their name. The quilt squad, which I haven't. I
Uh-huh.
got them cut out. I just haven't did them. But I like putting the pieces of the pattern that you got to put them together, put it inside the scanner cut. Scanner cut cuts it instead of me having to cut it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you just glue them on whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I like about the scanner cut. I don't have to cut anything. I could just put it in the scanner cut and it goes. It do its dizzle.
Right. Yes. Look, Shay Shay says she gonna make the diva patterns
Yeah, I
eventually.
got about 6 different ones. So yeah.
Yeah, they are nice. You have one you want to show anybody? Do you have one? Because it's
I
cut.
have one that
You
I
got
haven't
one?
completed, but I have one that the
Okay.
scan and cut has cut it out. I don't remember what this one is, but this is the Diva. No, it's not Diva, is it?
That
I
is
think
her
it's
because
one of the
she.
Diva collections.
Uh huh. Yeah, because that's the one where
Yeah,
she's going to like retreat or something because she's gonna be carrying her bag eventually.
yeah. Her arm is missing. The bag is missing too.
But you use your scan and cut to do that though, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am.
So now,
Yeah, this is Diva quilt. Yeah, Diva quilt.
okay, yeah, because I think one of the things, so Miss Shamika is saying she like those patterns, but they look intimidating. So what kind of advice
Mm-mm.
can you give people that might be thinking about doing the diva?
No, it's not. If you put it into the scan and cut software, um, I say snatch it off of the paper,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will your image will go over to the scan and cut. You send it over to your scan and cut. It cuts it out. You don't have to worry about cutting it too small, cutting too big. I don't think it's intimidating. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I have learned a lot about the scan and cut, and I prefer her over my cousin Cricket.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah. But
Yeah. Cause
yeah, you could just do a lot with her. Patterns.
mm-hmm.
I don't like to cut out no pocketbook pattern.
Right.
Because mine might be shaped different than yours when I get finished cutting it. But I take the pattern and I put it into the scan and cut, and the scan and cut go cuts her for me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So, I think that's a big thing, right? So like a lot of the patterns that we have, what people don't realize, when you say you have a scan and cut, you technically can just scan that pattern and then go cut it, even if it's a paper pattern. Like that is the one big benefit of the scanning excuse me, of the ScanNCut. I haven't opened my ScanNCut yet, Miss Merlinda. Come on, Miss Merlinda, 2026. Get it out the box, lady. I know you're gonna do it. You can unbox it on your
Yeah,
channel. There
and
you go. Quick short,
mhm,
unbox it.
yeah.
Um, but yes, so let me tell you. So I use my ScanNCut for a lot of things.
Mm.
I use it to cut bag patterns. I use it to cut some of my faux leather. I use it to cut shoot. I've cut vinyl with it.
Oh, Miss
Um,
Sean, see that?
what's that? My ScanNCut is in the closet. Had to pull it out. Go on and pull it out, Miss Sylvia. Go on and pull it out. And like when you're doing applique, like it is the best thing for
Yes,
applique.
yes. Embroidery. That scan and cut is your best friend. Embroidery. I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah. So if you
So,
think
what's your
about it,
favorite thing? What's your favorite
mine
thing to do with your scan and cut?
mine has been cutting my bags, but let me tell you. So I will tell anybody I bling for myself. So I don't bling for other people. None of that. I have all Miss Eve's pretty bling rhinestones and all of that. But on my ScanNCut, I use the rhinestone tool. Like that's my favorite. One of my favorite things is to create rhinestone templates for myself.
So, is that a program that comes with it? Do I need to purchase anything else? I mean, come on, talk to me.
So so it is a rhinestone program that used to be available all over, but brother has since discontinued it. We've been sending emails and talking to them about bringing it back. But I think personally, brother had it like nailed down because it is so easy to use. Like, when you're trying to, and I think I've seen some people use things with their new Caesar cutters, but that rhinestone template thing that brother has, man, when I tell you I can bring in an SVG file and just have it outline that SVG file so that I can do it or fill it in, either way, but it will do it for me and with what I would say minimal fixes, like literally minimal fixes. Now, the thing about the discontinuation of it, if a brother dealer still has it, hey, Miss Rachel, so if a brother dealer still has it, then you can purchase it from that brother dealer and they actually honor it. Yep, that is it. That is it. It is the ScanNCut starter kit for rhinestones. And let me tell you, the application is so easy. Now, here's the other thing, like, you know, um, brother with our ScanNCut, they have two different ways that you can access the software. So you can either do it from your desktop or you can do it from the web. Now, if you use the web, it has least it has a different functionality. So you have more functionalities on the workspace than you do. Can you show us the application? I can. I can. Welcome in, Deacon. Yep, I sure can. Um,
Welcome. Hey, Deacon.
yeah, so there are two different versions. So the web version has less functionality than the actual application, the desktop version. So on the desktop version, you're able to bring in those SVGs. On the web version, you can't do that. So you can't do the SVGs. You have to do that from the desktop version. What were you about to show, Miss Linda? You got something else? That's your
Oh, no, no,
box.
no. I was just looking, girl. Besides taking out the information to store it, I didn't know they give you all that other stuff in there. Bling, the brushes, the
Yeah, they give you all the
folk
things.
leather, I say folk leather. You know what I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about.
So they in that box, they give you everything you need to start a bling to do. They give you
I didn't
bling.
even pay that no attention when I first got it, Miss Shawn. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
and you have the transfer paper. You
Yeah,
have, and
everything's in
I
there. Cut
really
enough.
do like their felt. Like they have a really good felt and everything. Hey, Miss Geneva, welcome in. So they have a really good felt and everything. So like it's really, really super nice. So if you haven't thought about it, now here's the thing. if you are on Amazon and you're thinking about ordering um, mats, you have to be careful with the mats because the ScanNCut has been around for a very long time. The version of the ScanNCut that I have is one of
Yes.
the first
Hmm.
versions where they were allowing Wi-Fi and all this other stuff. So you have to be careful.
Hmm.
You have to be careful and make sure that you can that you are getting the right mat. So if your machine is a SDX anything, you need a DX mat. There are the older mats are just ScanNCut. They do not have DX in it. But if you are looking for a mat for a DX version, then you have to have that. Do you need the activation card too? Yes, ma'am. So if you are purchasing if you so in order to purchase the rhinestone one, you have to have an activation card for that. If you are purchasing a used, now be careful about the used ones. If you are purchasing a
Hmm.
used ScanNCut,
Hmm.
you may have to repurchase that activation code because the way Brother sets those up is they're activated under our name, your email, all of that. And so the first person to register and activate it, it is tied to them. So now you may need to have a bill of sale, all these things. You'll definitely have to call customer service in order to get that used machine set up. So be careful if you decide to buy a used ScanNCut.
Okay, Miss Shawn.
You see
So
some?
this is not a standalone, right? You have to have the brother cutting machine and the rhinestone cutter.
Yes, ma'am. So you have to have the rhinestone. Um, it is actually an activation or a what's it called? It's called a premium uh it's a premium package, I believe is what they call it. um yeah, so part of their pattern collection, they have what's called premium pattern collections, and so this is a part of the premium activation that you have to have. And in order to do that, you do have to have an activation card
Okay.
for that.
Unbiased? No, I did not. If I'm not mistaken. Kelly. I mean, oh my God, Stacy. Stacy sent this to me. Yeah, Stacy sent it. It's a beautiful shirt. I love it.
Yeah. So yeah. Hey Jess, welcome in. So yeah, so it's one of those things
Thank
where
you.
you do have to have the activation card, and that's the thing that has been discontinued. So have not if you don't have what am I was trying to say? If you don't have the kit, or if you can't find the kit, then you won't be able to use the rhinestone feature.
Yeah, we have looked all over for some people. Some people have found it. Some people can't find it. So I don't
Hmm.
know.
And my thing would be check some
And
of the
don't buy
brother
it used.
dealers.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't try
Don't
not to
buy it
buy the
used. Please don't.
yeah.
Because it's
You
gonna
may
be no
not.
good to you. Hmm.
Mm-mm, no, you want to make
Hey, Miss
sure
Jenny.
that you have at least, honey. What do you want? You want to make sure that you have at least, you know where it's coming from, because some of those things, the machine, making sure that it works still, making sure that all the things um happen for your machine, because those that machine by itself, there's a lot of activation codes that you would need. Well, not a lot, but there's an activation code that you definitely have to have. And sometimes, from what I've heard, you may have to pay for a new activation code, which could be anywhere from $50 to $75. I don't know how much it costs now. Um,
Is there
what
anyone
else? What
else
else?
here watching us on their TV? I just got
What
a
happened?
message. Um I see the picture. It's like they're coming out like we're typing twice on top of each other.
It probably is. So if they're watching from their TV, they need to turn off their comments.
Turn off your comments. Okay. I think they
So
will
they can hit
turn
the
off your
up
comment.
button.
Mhm.
Yep, they can hit the up button and then do the scan, and they can turn off the comments.
All right.
Yeah. You can use SF10. Oh, what's that? When it comes to materials, it's the silky. Hold on, I'm missing it. Um,
What would be the
hey,
best thing
Miss
to put
Jenny.
on it to stiffen it up a little bit to embroider on?
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Silky feeling. Oh, I got something for you. Terial Magic. That Terial Magic spray. If you had a silky piece of material, and if you go watch that video that I posted about the Terial Magic with Miss Terry talking about it, she had a whole thing of silk that she actually sewed and embroidered on. She sprayed it with Terial Magic, and there just happens to be a link in the description for Terial Magic. But I know, look, I did not put Jess in here to ask that question, but that is literally the thing. Like literally, if you spray it with a Terial Magic and you do a light iron with it, Jess, it will flatten it and stiffen it and make it one of those things that's gonna be so nice to embroider and cut. And it also will keep it from fraying. So it does a lot of different things to that fabric to just help it sustain itself. So um the SF101 potentially would do the same thing, but you still may have some fraying. But yeah, so like when she was showing me that with the different fabrics and how it actually works, I was like in awe. And I've been using it ever since. It is really, really good stuff to use.
All right.
Yeah. So let me
So
show you guys. So okay, wait. Miss Linda, I know you over there on our regular page. How many thumbs up we got? We got some thumbs up because I'm
we
about to
got
go
24
into
thumbs up and 52 people in the room.
the app so I can show y'all what the scan and cut is like, and I might do something special. We will see. We'll see. But we're gonna go into the app
Mm.
so I can show you all
Mm.
some things
Ooh,
that we got there.
something
Okay.
special.
I
Ooh,
know.
it's going up now. Ooh, something
So
special.
it's a
Maybe I
dress
have to
for
get
a
it down in
lady
my
who I'm
repertoire.
making a memorial heart stuffed. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. Yep, yep. So yeah, so if you have availability, if you have some of the Terrio Magic, I would try it
33.
because that would definitely be good. That would definitely be good. All right, so um let me get
I have went and took some rhinestone classes before, and it was
mhm,
the silhouette. And I'm not
mhm,
knocking on nobody's door because whatever this one person do, it's probably for you and not for me. But I didn't like when you get ready to, just say the word love. And then you
mhm,
got some of your stones all ball up and all that and everything. But I've been watching people with the ScanNCut, and I think
mhm.
once you purchase, get whatever that rhinestone program, I found it to be way easier than me trying to do it on silhouette.
Right.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mr. For your shirts. I mean, yeah, for your shirt. I
Okay.
started coughing for your deacon.
Not for your deacon. Oh my
You
God.
already know who I'm talking about.
Yes, indeed. That's funny. All right. So let's go over here. I'm going to go into the web version. And then I'm going to figure out how I can get the other version to show. So let's go into, where did you find this? Somebody asked, where did I find what? I'm not
If
sure.
you're talking about the program, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I got mine off of Amazon a long time ago. Some people has found them in some shops all over. You can call an older shop. They might have them. But please, whatever you do, please don't buy it from Mary Sue. And it's used because it's just a paperweight for you. it's no good for you.
Yeah, it does not need to be activated at all. Like if it's ever been activated, if they've ever entered it in, then it's not going to work because
For
it
you,
has
it
to
won't.
be
Mhm.
tied to you. So, and that's the good, the bad, and the ugly about it because it really is one of those things where you got to make sure that um where it's coming from. Like, and that it really is the real thing. All right. Okay. So this is the online version of the screen. So this is the when you first come into the Canvas workspace, you have a list of things that you could actually do. Some of these things you have to have the premium service for. And if you have a Disney machine, or if you've purchased all the Disney things, you can actually activate those. So they have licenses that you can buy and all this kind of stuff for Disney. But just going into the actual workspace, you just click on this plus sign, and then now you have all of this for sharing. They do have you can do some rhinestone items here.
Mhm.
It's small, but these are the ones that they've already done for you. So these are all um preset rhinestone items that you could do from the web. Um Now I notice up here at the very top of the screen, this tells me that I have a rhinestone function that can be used in here. And then I also have the embossing function that can be used as well. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. They say I can import an SVG on the web now. That must have been what the update helped. One of the updates
Mhm.
happened. So, the other thing is there are different things. So you can have a new project, you can just do basic stuff and bring in
Oh,
basic
cool.
shapes. It has all of the cutting features. Like if you just wanted to cut out a basic shape or something like that. Now one of the other things that I do like about up here on the projects, so you can change your mat. Now, when we were talking about mats earlier, right? So you got to make sure that you have a DX mat, but you can have a 12 by 12 or a 12 by 24-inch mat. Now, the scan mat does not come with the machine. You
That's
have to purchase the scan mat separately. Now, I can't, Miss Linda, because I'm in this screen, I can't see if anybody's talking to us or anything because I don't
Oh,
have like
I
another
got you
window
over here.
up.
I got
Okay.
you over here, sweetie. Right out.
Okay. So once you click on this, it will change the size of your screen. So this is the way that you would change it just by hitting project, and it'll let you do that. And I see, look, they put the SVG everywhere. I'm excited about this. So that means I only have to go to the desktop. I can stay over
Mhm.
here
Okay,
and
girl.
upload a SVG, which is great. You have
Miss
edit,
Marina
which
says she has the rhinestone kit.
oh, okay, Miss Marina. I love my
Mhm.
rhinestone kit. I only bling for myself though. I'm just gonna say that again.
Exactly.
um, but and so then you have all the different things where you can adjust, zoom in, all that kind of stuff, and then of course any premium things that you might have, they have it here. They also have borders. Like if you one of those people that just like to have a really cool, funky border, you can do the same stuff. Like if we were making a quilt and we wanted a funky, cool border, guess what?
Hmm.
You can cut that out. Cut your fabric out in one of these funky, cool borders.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hey, Uni.
Ideas. You
Hmm.
can make you some really cool borders on your quilts if you want it. And so, look, the thought process for me is endless. Like if you wanted to add applique, just say this looks like it could be something inside of one of my quilts. I'm just saying. And I wanted to applique a strip of this down the side of one of my as a border or something in the inside of or some
Oh, your
feature
Santa
of
Claus quilt.
interest.
Hmm.
Yes, or any of them. You can add you
Hmm.
can cut this out with your scan and cut. And guess what? Look, even our you got Halloween. Halloween. There's some bells here for Christmas, hollies for Christmas. So you could cut that out and add it into your quilt as applique easily. So I love that part. Or if you're working on a baby quilt, look at these ducks and the little bears. Little items of interest. You can even if you cut that out in material, then you can go embroider on it. Hmm. What would that look like? I mean, just a thought. Like just a thought. Just a thought. All right. So then those are borders. Then you have logos. So these are all fun things. And so they have all of these things. They are preloaded into the software for you to use. Now, the machine also has preloaded items. Now, from the differences between Miss Linda's machine and my machine is we have a different number of items that are preloaded on our machines. Now, I think there's some basics and some standards that all the machines have, even the newer machines. And so with those things, you get to do all of that as well. Then there's text. So you get to choose your fonts. It does not take on the fonts from your does it?
Computer.
I thought it did. From your computer, unless you're on the desktop version. So on the desktop version, you would from here on the web, you get what they have loaded for you. And then we have our rhinestones, which we looked at a little bit earlier. And I'll go and I'll do one. And then I also have line embossing. So I have embossing, which means I can use foils and things like that with my machine to emboss. I don't know that I've used region embossing. I don't think so. But it looks like it could be cute. I don't have time. Just saying. All right. So here we go. I'm going to change this project to 12 by 12. Oh, it was doing stuff over here. But this is what it looks like when you bring it in. So let me go get an SVG since it says we can. I don't know if you all can see the pop-up, but what it does is it gives me a pop-up. Let's go grab a fleur-de-lis here since it's almost Mardi Gras time in my land. We'll click OK. All right. Can you see that, Miss Linda?
Yes, ma'am. That's nice. That is
All
really
right.
nice.
So this
Hey, Miss Brown,
SVG
Mama.
actually has, that's not Mama. Mary Brown is not
Sorry.
Mama.
Gibson.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Brown.
Hey, Miss Mary. So this one has several layers. So this particular SVG has all of these lines and things like that. We're gonna move this to the side for now. We're gonna work on this one.
That is cute.
And so what we do when we are ready to look at the rhinestone is once we have our rhinestone thing, we go up here to premium
Miss
and
Shaw,
we
what is
hit
the difference
rhinestone.
between a 225F and a 330? Do you
I
know?
don't know. Somebody no. So I'm quite sure it has something
If it's
to
worth
do.
upgrading. I wouldn't worry about upgrading. My one is 25, but I do want a new one though. Let me take that back. I do want a new one,
So
but yeah.
so what's the number? 325?
225
And
Frank to the
mm-hmm.
330. What's the
Hold
difference?
on. Okay, so I have the 225F. Let me see. I'm asking. Um,
Um,
was it
hello, dispatch. Yes,
225F
225F
and
to the 330. SDX
okay.
330.
Okay, let's see real quick or something.
Miss Ann, it's a lot of places, Miss Ann. I didn't really tell you.
I think it's more of the number of items it has in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. So the SDX 330 has, let's see, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same. Looks like it has a total of 1485 built-in designs and a more extensive library. It has 17 fonts. What else? 63 extra designs. The rotary blade is included. Um, it says it supports PES features, so it does something with embroidery features. So
Oh
it has
wow.
something where it supports an embroidery feature. That's
Which one?
interesting.
The three
The 330.
35,
Uh huh.
330. Excuse me. Okay.
330. Yep. And if you get the 330D, that's the Disney version of it.
Mm.
Um. So let's
Can you use
see.
rhinestone kit with any scan and cut? Mm.
Yes, as long as you have the activation code for it and it belongs to you. That activation code belongs to you. It says
Miss
both
Ann said,
supports
"Where's the best
wireless.
place to buy rhinestone designs, baby? It's plenty of places."
Oh
I couldn't
gosh, there's a
tell.
lot of
Mhm.
places for that. Miss Eve may have a listing somewhere of where to buy the designs from. Um, let's see. I'm looking to see if there's anything else.
Mhm.
It says, look, the 225 is great if you want robust DX cutting on fabric, cutting emphasis, and strong general performance. The 330 offers expanded creative content, enhanced tool set, and advanced features, especially appealing for big projects, heavier craft use, and or the Disney collection. So to me, it's not a whole lot of differences between the two. I'm
Miss
just saying.
Shawn, the baby
I'm
booty
just
say a
saying.
listing for what? I didn't hear you.
Somebody was asking Miss Eve about if there was a listing for people with rhinestone designs, someone with rhinestone designs. All right, so here we go. Miss Linda, can you see the pop-up window?
Yes, the little thing with the little rhinestones. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So here's what we have. So there's a bunch of different things that you can actually do. So you can do here in this window. This is what they call the rhinestone wizard. You get to pick which rhinestones you would like. If you're going to do SS6, 10, 16, 20, whatever you want to do. We're going to stick with 10 on this one. Then you can actually add spacing between your rhinestones, and you have an option of how you want to contour or arrange your pattern. So let's just take it right now from the outline. We're going to say outline and we're going to go okay. Now,
Oh, that's nice.
I really don't. I see a few places where I would probably add a rhinestone or two.
Hmm.
Honey, you're going to have to get down. But I don't, I mean, me personally, I might cut it just like this. I mean, because I'm rhinestoning for me. You know what I'm saying? But like right here, I would add a rhinestone there or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But
Hmm.
technically, I mean, I could actually cut. Like it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Like I would add probably one here and there, but you could actually do that. So now let's go back and let's change it. Let's see what it looks like when we do this. Still not bad. I mean, I look, let me tell you. I've seen where you people have to do a lot to these things to get them right. Now all I did was import a SVG and pull the file. So let's see. Let's go back over here. So you have different options of how you may like to see your rhinestones. So we had this is called lattice fill. This one's called contour fill. This one's called circular fill, and then we have a fit fill. Let's apply that. I mean, that looks good to me. What you think, Miss Linda?
Hmm.
What y'all think? What the people think?
Yeah. Let me see. Like I would have to add a few stones. I see right there. Maybe two, maybe four. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the
Yeah.
thing though. You
Yeah.
still want your space because like you don't want to fill that in because that's gonna take away from the fleur de lis. I might take a line right here out because I want my fleur de lis to look like a fleur de lis.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's not bad. Let me see what happens if we play with this one with all these circles and holes and things
Yeah, the
in
hook on
here.
the E too. Yeah, I would have to fix that, Miss Ann. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see what happens over here. Let's do the outline first.
Oh,
Hmm. That's
hey.
missing a lot, but it's missing a lot though. But I mean, it's not bad, but it's still missing a whole lot.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's missing a lot. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, it can't do that one.
Okay.
Let's see if it can do this one. Okay.
Yeah, I still have to
A
fix
little
that.
bit better, but it's got so this one is definitely better than this one. And if I was gonna do this, I would just use the black one anyway, because this one had all the holes and stuff in it. And so this could be technically where one of the holes were or something, because there's a lot to
Mm-hmm.
be fixed up in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think your SVG matters. SVGs matters.
Can you do mixed size stones in that one? Let's say sixes and tens
Nope.
for your stoves.
Not that I know of, unless you break this apart. Like if you wanted to like make a duplicate or something like that and then change the stones, I think you could do it like that. Let's see what this does. Well, this is my count. This tells me how many stones I'm going to use right here. But it almost looks like you could. I don't know that I did. Oh no. So now what I have now is the thing to add. I don't want to add a stone. Go back. Yeah, see, this is me adding stones. I don't want to add a stone. Go back. Where's the undo button? Oh, right here. All right, so let's move that back over here. Go back over here. So now you could change the stones here, but you can't, it doesn't have it where it can actually be two unless you have two objects. So you would need to technically, whew. Now
So
with
can
this
you tell it?
six,
Can you tell it? How about telling it the L is one color, the V is another color, the E is another color, and the she just
you have
said
to
is
bring them
another.
all in separately. You'd have to bring them all in separately. Like it would have to be different objects in order to do that. So you need to have a L SVG file with just the L or just the V or just the E or split it up, like cut it in half or something like that. So you have to do something to your files to be able to have like this L and the fleur de lis and a 10, SS10, and then the V and the E in
Mm-hmm.
your
All right. Thank you, Miss
SS10.
Cindy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, no, it doesn't allow for that. And of course, I'm assuming I don't know.
Can
I
you
think
ungroup SVG?
you can ungroup a SVG, but not in here. I don't think. Oh no. Hold on. Let's see. I'll bring it back in. Let us see. Now I know I could pull that apart because I knew what that looked like already. So, I don't know that you can. Let's see. Let's see what we got in
I would
edit.
probably bring in my own letters in my own Lee. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those things like there isn't even like a trace function or anything in here.
So they done updated
Uh,
the app. Okay, I'm gonna check that out later.
yeah, I know they've done a lot. They've
Yeah,
done a lot,
I haven't been on
because
it.
I'm like, look at
Yeah.
this. Yeah. So they've added some stuff. Um, they have added some stuff. But yeah, so that is, and see, look, if you they have a group and ungroup here, which could, but I think in this case you would need to release the compound path on this thing and do it in a vector software. So you need a software that's truly for vectors. You couldn't do it in here.
Deacon, you coming down the wrong street. It's a one-way street, Deacon. Thank
What'd he
you.
say? What'd he say?
Talking about you becoming a rhinestone expert.
Oh boy. Mm-mm. Come on now. Come on now. Now this does have, let's see. So choose the
Yes, ma'am, Miss
file.
Joy.
Okay, so it has to be what in order. So it won't let me do it. If
Uh-oh.
I scanned an image, if I scanned an image, it says images that can be used, JPEG. Okay. Um, and I don't have one of those in here. Isn't that by the blimp? What? But I could trace the image so that I just have the outline. So that's another way that you can actually probably drag in there too. So you have some options. Like, again, one of the other things I like too, like, let's start a new, no. So let's go back over here. Um, where is it? Let's just do a new board. For No, those are all my bag cutting projects. There was one of the other things that I saw earlier today where you could actually go and up here and you could do a search, and they actually have some really cool projects. Like if we did quilting, and I see them as applique projects.
Oh,
So like right here.
I just found
Um,
the rhinestone scan and cut kit. Miss Sylvia says she just found the rhinestone scan and cut kit. I hope it's coming from a reputable place. Mm-hmm.
Yes, please make sure it's a reputable place, Miss Sylvia. So see how this one is? So this is all applique, but they
Mm-hmm.
have everything here for you
Mm-hmm.
and the different mats and all of that, and how you can actually make this little basket in applique. I thought that was really cute. And then they also have a bag, and they have these little it looks like almost like a little rug or a little pot holder.
Mm.
They are, it says a brooch. Okay. So
Oh,
they have it already cut out for you.
that's small.
I would use that for something else. But
Put on
but
the
it's kind
outside
of
a
cute.
crochet bag or something. Yeah.
Right, right. So like even this, like, see, they have the applique here where you can actually cut it out. So I mean there's a lot with the scan and cut. And like the Brother Canvas workspace is really, really good for those things. So, but you got your box. That's your box.
There you go,
Linda
Miss
showed her
Sylvia.
box. Yep, that's the name of it, Miss Sylvia.
She got it.
Hmm.
You're right, Miss Marina. That would have been a beautiful Barat clip.
So I see Miss Keisha asked which cutter is better, the ScanNCut or the AccuQuilt Go, the cutters. So Miss Keisha, with the AccuQuilt, there are so many different things that you can do. So the AccuQuilt is truly for your quilting, or if you're doing applique, or if you're going to make, like, they have some bag hats gloves, pots. They have different types of things that you can actually specifically make with it. I like them both. I have them both, but they're used for specific things. So the scan and cut, I do feel, will give you a little bit um more options because you can cut whatever you want versus having to purchase a die versus having to stick to a certain thing. Now, for me, and the reason why I purchased my scan and cut was because of bow cozies. The year of the bow cozy was 3 years ago, where the bow cozies paid for my AccuQuilt because I made so many bow cozies. It was crazy. Like literally, I was making bow cozies at the wazoo, and I that's the first die I bought was the bow cozy die. And so it was really, 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 really good. But in my opinion, you use them for specific things. Like, for example, with the AccuQuilt, it allows you to have 6 layers of fabric. Now, this is the AccuQuilt Go Big. This is the one that I have. It will allow me to have 6 things. The new AccuQuilt, the bolt will only allow you 4 layers. So you can do 4 layers on that one, whereas on the other ones,
Hold on, Deacon. Hold on. Go ahead, Miss Mo.
whereas on the other one, you you're limited to the number of layers that you can have. So the AccuQuilt is a die cutting machine for fabric, and it will cut different dyes. I mean, you have to have different dyes in order to cut the fabric.
Mhm.
Um, so versus a scan and cut where it's like the regular cutters like our Cricut and things like that. All right, let's see.
Mhm. Miss Ann says I
Um,
was cleaning my sewing room and found the scan and cut rhinestone kit. It has one cutting blade and the pin holder.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Thank you all for joining. We appreciate you all for
So what?
joining. Let's see.
So what
Go
do
ahead.
you scan for it to cut? Miss Keisha wants to know what do you scan for it to cut?
Anything, Miss Keisha, like
Applique.
yeah, anything applique. Like for example, Miss Linda had the diva. She scanned her pattern in there and it cut the diva material for her. So she didn't have
Hmm.
to do anything, any cutting or any of that stuff.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Keisha.
So now here's another thing. So like say for instance,
Here's
with the
another
scan and
one
cut,
of
for
mine.
me, I have a whole bunch of patterns for my handbags that people normally do PDF patterns. So I you have to print them out, then you cut them. Well, I can actually print them out. I can cut them out, but then I can actually scan them, take them off the page, and go cut them with the scan and cut versus me having to cut by hand. Welcome into all of those that I haven't said welcome into. Thank you all for joining us. Can you make your own dies with a 3D printer? Let me tell you, I thought about it. The problem is inside of the die, you have knives or blades for cutting the material. Um, so you would need to be able to place those blades in the right place and all that. I'm quite sure you can make it.
Is
I
Deacon
don't know
being
how.
funny? Is Deacon being
No,
funny? I wonder if Deacon
no,
being
because
funny.
you know it's so much stuff you can buy
I'm
and
gonna have to go
make.
by and visit Deacon because Deacon, I think Deacon being funny over there.
Can you use the rhinestone kit with any scan and cut? I think it's this as long as it's a DX, maybe. I'm not sure, but I think it's the DX ones for sure that you can use the template with.
Keisha
Miss
says, so you can
Ann.
do both.
Mm-hmm.
Do we place it on the machine or download from the website?
Do you
Is she
place what on
asking
the
about
machine?
the cereal? Is she asking about the cereal? I don't know. I don't
Um,
know.
I'm not sure. Do you place what on the machine? Uh, Let's see who else. Who else?
I have a
Welcome
simple
in,
application
everybody.
software to turn it into an embroidery. Got to get busy. All right, Miss Ann.
So, brother creates a
Oh,
FCM file. It creates a FCM
a
file. Uh
scan
oh.
and
Uh
cut
oh.
feature.
Miss Eve over there laser cutting today. She said the laser machine is too
Mm-hmm.
loud.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, Deacon.
yes. Let's see. I'm going through the list
Or do
here.
you download from the web? You have to put your
What's the
serial
question?
number for your rhinestones into your account. And once it go there, it belongs to you. Nobody else can't do nothing with it ever.
Mm-hmm.
It
Right.
belongs to you.
All right. I saw Miss Morena had a question. Let me go find that. I
F
see.
F Frank Cameron Martha um Deacon. It's FCM.
Yes, FCM. Yep. Okay, I'm moving down. I see Miss Morena. She says, "Do you think that you can use the new low power?" Ooh, Miss Morena, I'll try it and let you know. I bet you we can. I bet you we can. Because that low pow, that low she asked if I thought the low pow new quilters cuddle will be able to go into the scan and cut. I'm gonna tell you why I think so. I think so because of the
Oh,
fact that it the low pow is as thin as faux leather, and I cut my faux leather on it all the time. So I bet we can. I bet we can. I'm gonna try it because I got some over here. I have some over here for sure. Oh, she's engraving. Okay, okay. Um, I mean, in the scan and cut machines, how do you get the files to cut? Wait, huh? So you create them, Miss Keisha? So you create your own files in the system where I was showing earlier. So in that software is where you create the files and you actually can wirelessly send them to your scan and cut and then go hit the button and do a send. I have a couple of videos on the channel already about how that works and how to send your files over. So go check those. You can check those out. But there's a couple of them over there. You don't have to download it. It automatically, you can just hit a button and it'll send it over to your scan and cut.
what Miss Joy say? And we're on the cuddle conversation. I was asking if Linda had some more in. Some more in what? Santa bought me that cuddle. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so Linda's does have cuddle. They just redid their cuddle stash. I think she might be talking about the pre-cut cuddle though for the infinity scarves. Can I demo which one? Can I demo which one? What's so I can buy a basic scan and cut and add the rhinestone kit to it. Yes, as long as it's a DX, you can if you can find that rhinestone kit. Yes, ma'am.
Someone said someone, I think it was Miss Sylvia. I don't know who that was before her, said watch out. But somebody said they found a place where they had a lot of them, but they believed they were fake people. So I don't know.
Okay, yes, be mindful because even on the advent calendar, so there were a couple of people that were doing advent calendars and they found that they had gotten there were people scamming sewing advent calendars, really, literally. They
Mm.
got scammed. And I think I was about to get scammed, but I went back and I canceled my order on the one for the embroidery thing because that they never sent me an email, they never did anything. I was like, oh no, we're gonna cancel this. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So yeah, you have to be careful with that. Hey, Miss Angie. Um uh what would you like demoed? I see Mr.
Have they discontinued the Brothers Rhinestone kit?
They have.
Yes.
They have. They've
Yes.
discontinued the rhinestone kit. So now you have to find it at a dealer. Now you may have a couple of dealers near you in
Yeah,
Tampa that
Daryl.
might have
Mm-hmm.
them. So I
Mm-hmm.
would check because those dealers, they have them and Brother still honors them. And so, and they've been talking about, I mean, it's easy. It's like a one click thing. Like, oh, I don't even know why they stopped. I don't know. They didn't
Mm.
realize that Miss Eve was gonna start a whole between her and the rhinestone people was gonna cause this ripple effect of rhinestone people, you know. So now you got all these people rhinestone and like, you know, there's till tomorrow. Brothers like, what? We missing out? Yes, y'all missing out. Put the rhinestones back. Like, look, sir, ma'am, the rhinestone kids need to come back. Bring them on back. So hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying I rhinestone for
I
myself,
found
nobody
a
else.
shop via Etsy in Kentucky. I know that's right.
Yes. And so and that's the
Home
thing,
quilt
Miss
shop.
Morena, because you it's definitely the smaller shops. They bought a license or two and people just don't realize that they have them. And so they may have bought one just to say, okay, we're going to have this in the shop because they're selling the ScanNCuts. And the ScanNCuts go hand in hand with quilting. That is how I got mine. Like when I took my first quilting class back in, I don't know, 2014, 2015, it was with a lady teaching the ScanNCut and how to do applique on a quilt as you go quilt. Like literally, that's how I bought my ScanNCut that same day. Let me go look in my area. Retail albatross on the way. Okay. My first bling t-shirt Christmas. I'm hooked. All right, Miss Ann. Oh, she did her first bling t-shirt at Christmas. Yes, and you know what? It's so calming too. I like it. It's my thing that I don't sell to other people. I just do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Oh, hey, Mr. Darrow. Miss Ernique says that the sewing studio in Maitland has the rhinestone kit. There you go. All right. Anything else, Miss Thunder? What's on the thing for the week? What's on the list for this week? What's on the list for this
Well,
week?
I've been doing learning more in depth of the 3D machine. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I've been doing, Miss Sean. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn more of the 3D machine, um, and the Tinkercad program and the
Mm-hmm.
Bamboo program. I have graduations coming up. So
Mm-hmm.
I figured, I start in February, but I figured, hey, let me get some of this down so I can get some stuff going. But other than
Yeah.
that, ain't nothing else going on.
Okay. Well, I'm in my get the handbag errors out. Get the handbags out. So
Okay.
I'm going to be finishing these bags. I got 3 over here. The patterns are cut. I have 2 that I need to have the patterns cut. So the next couple of days I'm going to be doing that. Now, Miss Joy, let me tell you something. I did start looking at the
Mm-hmm.
decluttering thing. I cleaned out my drawers, got out them 2 big clothes. So I started my spring cleaning a little early.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Miss Sylvia said she blinged a jean jacket for her sister-in-law today. Okay.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
actually like rhinestone and it's satisfying and I love the bling it gives.
And you know
Yes.
he Mr.
Yes,
Bling
yes.
anyway. Yes, he's Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Bling. We already know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Miss Moran says my retired police sergeant husband loves to brush in rhinestone. He finds it relaxing too. That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Handbags for the win. Yes, ma'am, Miss Robin. I don't know. Did y'all see? This is, so I've done what this week? I did 3 this week. So this is one. This one is called what did I say it was? The Bircham. This is called the Bircham bag. It has a The outside zipper here. This is all leather. It's a navy blue. It has the zipper placket right here with a inside zipper pocket and a slip pocket. But it is all leather. And the lady that
mhm.
commissioned me for this one doesn't like top stitching, so but that's the inside of it.
Miss Connie said, "Did you see the new duffel bag by Linda's Handmade?"
I
That
did.
has to
I
be
did. I sure did. Um, what? So
Deacon.
that's going to be a full.
You're late,
I know.
Deacon. They over on the other side of the room. You just
Yeah,
can't
they
see
are.
them.
Yeah, I have a whole shelf of bling over there. But
Mhm.
yeah, so this one, and so the other one is right here. So one is a little. This one's wider. This one's slender. This one's a little bit. You know that oh, never mind. I thought about a song. I wish it was a little bit tall. So this is like a little taller than this one. And this one doesn't have the outside zipper and it doesn't have an inside zipper, but yes. And then of course I'm working on the teeny tiny tote. Teeny tiny tote.
Mhm.
And this one has the leather is double sided. And so
Rhinestone swimsuit. All right. I
ooh,
want to see that, Deacon.
okay, that's gonna be cute.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I'm rhinestoning one of my quilts. We're gonna be doing that.
Mhm.
Thank you, Miss Robin. So those bags were commissioned. So I've been working on them, and this one I had hanging off the machine back there because I was getting ready to top stitch around here with some yellow. But it's gonna be super cute. I can't wait. It's gonna be super cute. All right. Okay, what's the word of the day? Somebody tell us what's the word of the day.
Rhinestones.
Rhinestone is the word of the day.
Rhinestone. Rhinestone scan and cut.
I know, like,
That's Miss Ann.
yeah.
She normally gets it.
I know, I know. All right. So, what's everybody plan for this week? So, I have been working. I'm going to work tonight. I got two more things to do tonight. Oh, thank you, Miss Keisha. I'm going to work
Oh,
on
thank
my
you.
goals for the year. Um and Mr. Darrell, thank you so much. I saw there was something you posted too, so thank you for that.
Hmm.
Um but there is this is my vision board book
Hey,
if you
Precious.
haven't seen it before. I did this book in 2022 and it stays with me everywhere I go. I put all of my goals in here, and as I complete them I check them off and I just take it with me. It's just one of those things where I take it with me. Ooh, you're doing this sweet
Thank you.
street pillow. Ooh, that's gonna be so nice, Miss Marina. That pillow is so pretty.
Miss
It
Ann
is so
said
pretty.
rhinestones is the word of the day.
All
Go ahead,
right,
Miss
Miss
Ann.
Ann, rhinestone is the word of the day. Yes, yes. Well, I thought today would be a good way to kick it off with our scan and cut. So here's one of my goals for 2026. I am getting rid of tools that I'm not using. The first
Hmm.
one left yesterday. I bought myself a lathe because I do like
Wait a minute.
woodworking.
Hold up. A lot of them
Uh-huh.
don't know what that is. Can
I'm
you
about to tell
explain to
them.
them? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So a lathe is a woodworking tool where I can make bows and pins and ice cream scoops and handles and table legs and chairs, and you can make whatever you want from a woodworking perspective. It's called a turning tool. I bought myself one of those over a
Never
year
used
ago.
it.
I never used it. Never ever. Brand new, all the trimmings, fixings, and things to go along with it. And so I said, 2026, if I'm not using it, it's out of here. So yesterday, I put it on Marketplace right before Christmas. and it is gone as of yesterday. Someone purchased it. And the guy was like, "You really didn't use this?" No, I didn't.
Mhm.
And you get the benefit because you're getting all this stuff along with it. So you got like a bundle. It's him and his son. They're going to do it as a father son thing. So my plan
Oh, Miss
is to
Marina.
do all that. Oh, Miss
Miss
Miranda.
Marina.
Now
X2,
that
S1 laser.
X2. I understand. I do understand. So yes, my plan is I'm going through, I'm decluttering. Miss Joy
Mhm.
said we just need to take 30 minutes, set a timer. I did
Yep,
that.
that's what she said. I haven't been
Mm-hmm.
feeling good, but I'm on it, Miss Joy.
Mm-hmm. So yes. So I did that and I plan on doing that with the other things that I have. Like, yeah, I just don't know. I got a planer out there I ain't never used, the salt.
Mm,
Now my router though. Now my router, I don't know. The router, I'm about
mm-mm,
to go use it. I'm
mm-mm.
gonna go download all the software to the router.
No,
We're
we
gonna
ain't getting rid of no saw and the new nope, the router and
mm-mm,
all that. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Those was gifts
mm-mm.
anyway, so
No. Yeah.
that
Yes.
was
We
a
gotta
gift.
get all the things out the box. Yes, we'll
Mhm.
get all the things out the box. So yes. Well, my next, so I'm working on my goals for 2026, and I'm also working on the calendar. So Miss Linda and I have been working on our Sunday Funday calendar. So we're gonna
Yes,
have some really good stuff coming up.
I'm
I
trying
think
to
you
fill
all
my
are gonna
calendar
love
up.
it.
Yes, I'm trying to
I
fill it up.
know. Look,
Yes,
she got her new Amazon thing back there.
I'm trying to fill her up.
Um,
Hmm.
she's trying to fill her up, get her calendar all set up.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so there are links down in the description. And for all of those of you who have purchased from Linda's, if you've used my Amazon link to go do, and you know what, you don't have to use the Amazon link just to go do shopping on my storefront. You can use the Amazon link for anything you want to purchase. It doesn't have to do with anything with me. And it's at no cost to you. But I just want to say thank you for all of that. Look, Miss Robin said, let's keep the power tools. Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
yeah,
Look,
we
we
gotta
got
keep
the power
them.
tools.
Yeah, we gotta keep them, especially the ones we just bought.
Yeah.
Was it last year, the year before? Came with the new
Uh-huh.
batteries and all that. Yeah, we gotta keep them.
Yeah. Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. And so I just want to say thank you all for the support of the channel, and stay tuned because I will be coming to you all with a new member option, because I think I'm going to probably drop the member stuff down on YouTube and then put a bigger member thing on my website so that we can do some fun stuff. So it will be fun and interesting. So yes, yes, yes. But I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, Miss Ann says she's growing more food this year. And ooh,
Really.
you gonna mill your own flour?
I would
Ooh,
love to see that.
long arming, making more t-shirt quilts this year. God will be God's will before mine. Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Miss Melody. Ooh, Miss Melody. Mm, mm, mm. That that ooh, gumbo was delicious. It was delicious. Miss Melody bought me some gumbo. It was so good.
Mm,
I know.
that-
It was delicious. What was I about to say? Anything else, Miss Linda, for the good of the people?
that's it. Thank y'all very much for coming to spend
Yes.
time with us.
Yes. So I appreciate you all, Miss Linda, again. Appreciate you for being here. We're starting out year.
Yes.
Look, I was looking back. We've been here for a minute. Like
Yeah.
we started our
Yeah.
first Sunday Funday in
Couple years.
2023.
Mhm.
But before that, we were just going live and we would go live with friends all the time. So it's Applicant
Deshaun is
Getaway in
applicant
Texas Boot
getaway in
Camp.
Texas.
It is. It
Oh,
is
I
in
don't know.
Texas this year. It is still in Texas. Yes, ma'am. Um, so it will be in
Miss
Texas.
Evelyn says it's in July.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. All right. So I don't know if I don't think there's anything else, and we want to get off here. Get ready for Miss Eve's live here in a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
But You all have a wonderful rest of the week. I'm looking forward to finishing my bags Sunday. I should have a couple of them to show. I'm gonna try my best not to get rid of them. She said they stood a notice. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Yo, yes, ma'am. So, but again, thank you all for joining. If you're new to the channel, welcome in, welcome in. We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
all. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate that. And yeah, we will see you all in the YouTube streets later on. Thank you so much for joining us and have a wonderful week.
All right. Jenny said, thank you, Miss Shauna Linda. Happy New Year's to everyone. Have a great. All right. Have a great one.
All right, you guys. We'll talk to you later. Good night.
Yay. Thank you.
Sunday Funday, oh so bright, stitching dreams in morning light, sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watchers sing along. Great times here under the sun, threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease.